You've got your real world out there, the incomprehensible, unknowable real world, and you have your own model of the world that you inhabit. How accurate that is, it's hard to say, but it's accurate enough. It works. And as long as you keep in mind that that's not really the real world, most of the time you never have to think about this. So we just assume that, this is the real world. Then you take a psychedelic and you realize, no, it evaporates like smoke. You're temporarily disabling these systems, which is useful. It's very useful to do that because the systems accumulate, just like a computer hard drive, the systems accumulate sludge or gludge or whatever you call it. So to disable this system temporarily and then reboot, and I think that's literally a lot about what psychedelics are about. You disable it, it's like a restart button on your computer because the brain and biological systems in general tend toward equilibrium. So you've disrupted that equilibrium, and it will reestablish itself, right? Everything's going to fall back together, but it may work more efficiently. Maybe some things that were gumming up the system, to put it in a crude way, have fallen away. So you come back and you feel renewed, refreshed, more cognitively competent, more humbled, certainly, because you have been through an experience that, where one of the main take-home lessons is reality is not what you think it is, and you're not who you think you are, and the whole thing is just a lot weirder and stranger than you can even imagine. So that's a humbling experience in a beneficial way, and I think one of the things that ayahuasca encourages, psychedelics in general, but it seems especially ayahuasca encourages us, is to reflect on how little we know. It's very easy to be arrogant about what we know. Ayahuasca reminds us, you don't know so much, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I think it's wonderful to learn. I like learning new things. So a lot of people, or some people, might be depressed if you come to this notion that, well, we really know almost nothing. To me, that's a joyous thing because it means there's everything left to learn. And I think that psychedelics, again, help us recover that perspective that the world is a marvelous place and we can appreciate it better. We get so caught up in our stuff that we forget that we live in a world of wonder. The universe is made of miracles just existing, I mean, I was recently at a retreat center and trying Wachuma for the first time, which was, we can get into that, but she had all sorts of inspirational signs around this place, and there was one that really stuck with me, which was very simple. It said, when you think about it, life is really pretty amazing. And it is.